Laugh now and cry later. hmm Laugh now or cry later. You remember that song Drake did? Laugh now and cry later. You hear me? This song came on, made me think about something. Laugh now and cry later. So when you got to get with God, people, cause it don't matter if you rich, poor, middle class. It ain't about that. That's just what people go through. That's way of life. Some people be poor, some people be middle class, some people be rich. But it's about what you choose as a spirit. It's what you choose as a spirit. Is you gonna choose a wicked spirit or a good spirit? That's what it's about. It ain't about no race, no color, or nothing. It's about what spirit you choose. Laugh now and cry later. You hear me? Drake came out with that song in 2020. You hear me? God work in mysterious ways, don't you hear me? See, whatever Drake went through for him to make that song, other people in the world was going through the same shit. Like me, Stephanie Fluellen. They were laughing at me. They was laughing. Now they crying later. Laugh now and cry later. That came out in 2020. And that's when God woke me up in 2020. Ain't God good? I was thinking about that song. Laugh now. That's when I woke up. That's when I woke up in 2020. That's when God woke me up in 2020. And I moved away in 2021. That's what God woke me up to the evil, wicked people. You hear me? That's when God woke me up to the wicked, evil people that was in my life. That I was building a foundation with. You hear me? Sometimes you that's why God said you can't build your house on sand. Because when you build that house on sand, that bitch gonna come tumbling down. Ain't God good? Ain't God good? Laugh now and cry later. Come on in, wicked people. I know somebody watching you, girl. They said that's all you do is watch me. Come on in. I know you're watching me. Come on in. I got to learn how to cut stuff out so I can pause it while I do shit. How you do that? How you pause it while I do shit and come back so it won't have no stuff in there? I got to learn some shit though. Laugh now and cry later. Just like I said, you could be poor, rich, middle class. It's about the spirit. The spirit you have inside of you. It's about the spirit you have inside of you. You see that star over there? That's because I'm a star, baby. Stephanie Fluellen. She's a star on Life is Real. I'm telling you, this song came out when my spiritual awakening happened in 2020. Laugh now and cry later. See, I didn't know that I was waking up to people laughing and plotting up on me and planning and doing all kinds of shit to me. You hear me? I was asleep to that shit. You hear me? Laugh now and cry later. That's what the devil did. They laughed, they played it, and they laughed. Laugh now and cry later. I'm so glad God made me cry first. Yeah, I'm so glad I experienced the cry first. So I can have that everlasting laugh. I can have that everlasting laugh. Yeah. So what them devils had, what them devils did, it didn't last. You hear me? It didn't last. What them devils did, it didn't last. I bet them devils going crazy now, trying to find some ritual. Laugh at the devil. Yeah. I got to talk about it while it's on my mind, people. God damn, this song came out in 2020. Laugh now and cry later. See, that song came out cause something happened to Drake and it woke him up. Oh, he said, oh, y'all laugh, but you gonna cry later. I feel the same way. Y'all did all that laughing and plotting and pouring. Now you crying. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry. I know I did my share of both, and I'm gonna keep on doing it. You hear me? What them devils doing now? Digging in voodoo, digging in love spell, digging into voodoo, digging into witchcraft, digging into being a blessing blockers, digging into sex spells. What these devils doing now? But that shit came out in 2020, and God just brought it to my mind. It came on a commercial while I was on YouTube. It came out on a commercial. Laugh now and cry later. If you want this music, laugh now and cry later. You hear me? Motherfucker was laughing. I didn't even know. You hear me? Motherfucker was laughing and plotting and picking at me behind my back, people. But it's all good. You hear me? Because I'm still happy. I'm still happy. It didn't make me wicked. See, that was the whole purpose. Let's do whatever. Because we want her to be a devil. Let's do whatever. Because we want her to be a devil. But return to sinner. Return to sinner. Damn. We rebuke it all back. We rebuke it all back to you people. Y'all the true boy. I did what it took to save my soul. Motherfucker want to kill me because I want to save my soul. You hear me? What the world? Laugh now and cry later. I got to learn how to edit. Laugh now and cry later. Real people. I was just sitting here laying in bed, people, minding my business. And Laugh Now, Cry Later came out in 2020. And that's when God woke me up to the plotting and the wicked and the evil people in the world. You hear me? And that shit just came to me tonight. I'm like, damn. Laugh now, cry later. Motherfucker was laughing at me. Yeah. I'm so glad I cried first, goddamn it. Now I'm finna laugh my ass off. Sometimes we laugh. Sometimes we cry. Laugh now and cry later, boy. I tell you. Yeah, they at home whipping up all kinds of shit. They whipping up all kinds of shit. You hear it? Boy, that devil mad. Hey, devil, what you doing? Hey, devil, what you doing? Hey, devil, what you doing? Is you loving yourself? Laugh now, cry later. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry. I'm glad I cried first so I could laugh the rest of my life. Ain't God good, people? God is good. You hear me? God is good. You just have to get on the right path with him. You have to follow. You have to follow your good mind. You know how they say the devil be on one side and God be on the other side on your shoulder? You got to follow the good one, people. What's wrong? What is wrong with you? Because you cry. Sometimes we laugh all our life. And then at the end, we cry. You hear me? And sometimes we cry at the beginning of our life. And at the end, we laugh. Sometimes we do both. Like you gonna go through both, but that's life. Just like life is either choosing a good spirit or a bad spirit. And a lot of y'all chose a bad spirit. Laugh now, cry later. I'm so glad I cried first. Now I'm laughing. Damn. What them devils had, it didn't last. It broke out in 2020. What all them devils was doing behind my back, people, it bust out in 2020. Now I'm hearing all kinds of shit. Is the girl really? Is Stephanie Fuller my real true name? What is my real true name? I heard I was kidnapped. Was I kidnapped? I'll tell you what's up, people. But it just, whatever you go through in life is how it would turn you. Would it turn you cold? Some people can't handle life. That's why people kill themselves. Laugh now and cry later. Goddamn. Laugh now and cry later. That came out in 2020. So that means the wicked, evil people, the Narcissists, the Illuminati, the Mason stars, Easter star, whatever the fuck them devils are, they was laughing. Because they was using my sexual energy to laugh. Do you hear me? The evil people give people sexual energy. So they can laugh. Because other than that, they miserable and fucked up as hell. The wicked, evil, naughtiest people. This matrix, this Illuminati. I don't care if you poor. If you wicked. Wicked people take people's sexual energy so they can fucking laugh and be rich and be wealthy. Wicked, narcissistic people, evil people, take people's sexual energy so they can laugh. So they can laugh. Because their life ain't number misery. That's why they go fuck up other people's lives. Because their life is miserable. Wicked, evil people, narcissistic people, take people's sexual energy because that person is good. So they take a wicked, evil person takes a happy person sexual energy so they could get rich and so they could laugh. Devilish, evil people. That's why they kidnap these young kids and do the shit that they do to them. So they can feel good, so they can laugh. Because wicked, evil people ain't happy. That's why they shoot. That's why they fuck with people, kidnap people, and kill people. Because they're not happy. They take your sexual energy and they use it so they can get rich and so they can laugh. Damn. 2020. God woke me up to this shit. It been 6 years. It been 6 years. Now you wicked people finna cry. I love y'all, Deucey.